I have right here two 1984 Lincoln Cents graded by PCGS. The first one at Mint State 64 red, and the second one at Mint State 66 red. Now, judging by the obverse, the 66 red probably looks a lot better than the 64 red. And that 66 red definitely has way better luster than the 64, but that's only on the obverse. Well, what about the reverse? So first off, here's the reverse of the 64 red. So basically a solid grade throughout. And while not the most luster, it is a decent grade. But look at the 66 red's reverse, and you tell me whether or not that is actually a 66 red. I really don't think it is, because this right here, I think the PCGS about any other day would call that environmental damage with details. And I'm not really complaining because, well, I didn't pay much for either of these coins. But it goes to show that PCGS or any other grading company can be incredibly inconsistent at times. I call PCGS sometimes poor consistency grading service for this kind of stuff. And other times they're really consistent. I know I'm using the word consistent a lot, but generally the grading companies are going to be consistently inconsistent because it's all subjective as to what the graders on duty think of the coin. Like this right here. The graders on duty could have given this a 62 red if they wanted to, or they could have given it an unk detail. Just like this one, they could have given it a 66 red if they wanted to, but they gave it a 64 red, and I actually agree with the grade there. So which one of these two do you think is graded better? Do you think it's the 64 red or the 66 red?